Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Brings in the kick at the 9. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They call these 3rd and 1 hard yards. Why not give it to one of the hardest football players on the team, your fullback, to do the job?
First and 10 from the 41.
On the quick, right?
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought to a stop there by the 11th pick in the draft this past spring, Mykel Williams.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
118.
From the 17. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Isaac Gorindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the 24. Escapes the pocket. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, McCaffrey is able to drive that pile about a yard. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the 42. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Offense to the line for second down. They send a man in motion. From the gun is Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Comes, he's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. It's exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 46. Reeled in by George Kittle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
Dixon gets it again on second down. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 31. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Putting a receiver in motion. To throw again, it's Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They send the tight end in motion. To the air again. Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Watch out.
Now Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. The window to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Outside. Stop.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Outside. Watch out.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Stop.
Second and 10 now. Launches one deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, Purdy. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Texans 7.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go.
18. Watch out.
Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Here we go, let's go. Swap, another swap. Hey, uno. Good.
Another try following the sack. This one quickly to Dell. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
118. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He fires one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's another for him. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On the Texans will line up for the...
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Texans 15.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Oh, okay. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Low fine in his back. Nixon. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the 1st, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Stroud now on 3rd. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
All right. 118. What's that?
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
All right. Tony.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Now, what's that? 118. What's that?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, let's go. 18. Outside.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down. 53.
Back to throw it. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Get set. Up.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Get set.
He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. Buggy.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
18.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on third. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. Right around set.
They motion the tight end over. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Houston.